everyone, welcome back to my astrology channel. So today I will be talking about the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction in the sign of Taurus that's occurring on the 20th of April. Now, before I begin my content, I just want to thank everyone. Really appreciate your contribution to my channel, the comments, the likes, the subscription and all that. I really appreciate that. And thanks for all those lovely comments and encouraging comments. So thank you very much. And if you do like my content, subscribe to my channel. That will help it grow. So please do. Now let's just begin with this energy. Now on 20th of April, the energy is really strong. Now Jupiter and Uranus will be coming together in the sign of Taurus at about 21 degrees around that time, because the energy exact is about 21 degrees Taurus, but you will feel the effect of this energy. I would say a couple of weeks before 20th of April and a couple of weeks following 20th of April, if you take 4 degrees orb. So, but on the 20th of April, around the 20th of April, a few days before and after is strongest. But I think we're already, experiencing the effect of this conjunction already in the month of April. Now, Taurus is the sign where this conjunction occurs. Now, Taurus is a fixed earth sign, and it's to do with our sense of self-worth, our sustenance. It's to do with our finances, our resources, the banking system, the economy, our possessions, assets, all that. Now, Jupiter is this big, large planet in our solar system, the largest one in the solar system. So it is considered the protector in astrology. It's the wisdom. It's the guru of all the planets. It has that energy of expansion, growth, abundance, prosperity and all that. And Uranus is this oddball energy. It's the unpredictable energy, progressive energy, freeing energy. Now, Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Uranus rules Aquarius. So you can kind of combine the energy of the Sagittarius energy and Aquarius energy, which is our belief system, the need to explore, expand, and Aquarius is, the breaking the mold, freeing yourself, being progressive, innovative, and all that. That's Aquarius energy. It's like thinking outside the box. That's main Uranian energy. Now, Uranus moved in the sign of Taurus in 2018. So we are experiencing this energy of Uranus in the sign of Taurus, this major breakthroughs happening in our finances, in the banking system and all that since then. Now, Jupiter moved in the sign of Taurus last year, mid last year. So again, the energy was very potent since last year in your Taurus house, wherever your Taurus sign sits in your chart. So now on the 20th of April, these two energies combines. So this spells great breakthroughs. This is going to be groundbreaking, earth-shattering kind of energy. Now, you need to go back to your chart and see where Taurus sign sits in your chart, and that's where the energy is potent. Now, the Jupiter and Uranus conjunctions are very rare. It happens once in 13, 14 years. And the last time the conjunction happened was in 2010. But in the sign of Taurus, it's happening after a good 84 years. So it's quite a rare conjunction and much needed break, much needed change. It kind of starts a 14, 15 year cycle from the last time in 2010. This is 2024. So the cycle that began with the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction comes to an end, and a new cycle begins in the Taurus matter, which is finances, which is your sustenance, which is your resources, which is your, your self-worth, your self-value, how you value yourself, your self-effort, the need to be reliant, self-reliant and all that. So definitely this energy, Jupiter, which is this benefic energy, progressive, growth-oriented, combined with Uranus, which is the oddball energy, unpredictable, brings sudden changes, sudden breakthrough, earth-shattering breakthrough with this Taurus energy, which is a fixed earth sign. So you can be assured that this change is deeply rooted in tangible matters. It's deeply rooted in practical matter, because Taurus is an earth sign, and earth sign is all about practicality, tangibility. It's all about creating a solid foundation. So that's what this combination is going to be. So you can expect some sort of exciting opportunity in wherever your Taurus sign sits in your chart. So go back to your chart and see which house does Taurus occupies. That's the house where you're going to experience this breakthrough. Now, Jupiter and Uranus combination can mean, big radical ideas, changes, wanting to break through, wanting to change the old ways of functioning, the way we have been functioning, opening the right path, what feels right for you. Because with Uranus, it's not about what other people think is right for you. It's what you think is right for you, because it's the oddball energy. It's the energy of, taking your own path, liberating yourself, freeing yourself from past beliefs. Now, Jupiter is our belief system. It's our personal philosophy. So here we are breaking free from past philosophy, things that were handed down to us. Taurus is a fixed sign. So anything that was fixed in our life, the way we were functioning. So we are kind of breaking through from that past kind of energy and starting a new 15-year cycle in terms of, moving forward, progressing, and taking that path forward. Now, obviously, again, as I said before, you need to go back to your chart and see which house it occupies, Taurus sign, wherever it sits. That's the house matter that will be most affected. But whatever it is, it's going to be around your sense of self-worth, as well as your finances, your value system, your need to break free, because that's what the Uranus energy is. Also, it's important to think outside the box with this energy. With this, whenever Uranus comes in the picture, in the combination, you have to think outside the box for solutions. You cannot function in the same old way and expect a new solution. So you cannot have the same old thought process or mindset or outlook in life and expect to move forward with new journey, new changes that you want to bring about in life. It cannot function. So definitely this combination is about integrating truth and faith. Now, truth is your truth, faith is your personal philosophy. So you're combining that. So here there can be a change in belief system. This carries kind of a live and let live attitude. So that's what we are embracing with this. Now, Jupiter is a social planet and Uranus is a transpersonal planet. These are not personal planets. The orbits of these planets are much outer in the solar system. So this affects collectively as well. The effect is on a collective conscience, and thus affecting our personal conscience as well, because whatever is happening around in our surroundings, in the society, in the country, in the world, affects us as well on some level, affects our decision making and all that, the societal norms, and how basically things function, our belief system, the larger viewpoint. That's what Jupiter is, the larger viewpoint, the big picture and all that. And Uranus is obviously breaking through, changing, bringing this change. So definitely here with this Uranian energy, we are seeking space and freedom. So the breakthroughs will be on not just physical level, but also emotional and intellectual level, because Uranus has an intellectual aspect to it. So it's going to be physical, emotional, intellectual. This breakthrough is happening on all levels because it's a massive energy. I think it's the strongest energy in the entire year, and the strongest conjunction, the transit of these two coming together, these two heavy weights coming together, is very, very crucial. So here definitely we are moving towards a kind of a independent way of thinking and wanting to embody these qualities, these traits of Jupiter and Uranus. So we are trying to free ourselves. We're trying to think outside the box. We are being a little bit more growth oriented, more progressive with our thought process and our belief system. We are shaking out any outmoded belief system, and also exposing double standards basically within our lives and the larger collective as well. So this combination definitely brings out our need to rebel, because Jupiter combined with Uranus will expand the Uranian energy, which is about rebelling. It's Uranus is this non-conformist energy. It doesn't want to conform to societal norms and all that. So it wants to break through, it wants to rebel. And Uranus here with this combination becomes doubly rebellious, because Jupiter is expanding it, it's growing it even more. So it becomes doubly rebellious, doubly unconventional and all that. So it really wants to break the mold and do what it wants to do. Now, all this will be seen in your finances as well, the banking system and all that, especially with the digital currency and cryptocurrency and all that. So you will definitely see some kind of changes in that area as well, because Uranus is technology, Taurus is money, and Jupiter is expansion. So you can expect some sort of unexpected events occurring around money, basically, our sustenance, what sustains us, our resources and all that. So this is a very important conjunction that will kind of push us forward. Now, here also with this Jupiter energy, there's a need to find meaning and fulfillment. Any changes that we bring about in our life cannot be a surface level. It needs to be deeply rooted in what we want, to be honest. So that's what we are doing. These unusual channels that we are trying to embark on is deeply rooted in what we want, where we find meaning and fulfillment. So that's very important as well. So your truth may differ from somebody else's truth, but it's important to be true to yourself. So it's very important with this energy to find your personal truth, and that will help us, move forward in our lives. So there will be a strong urge to break free with this conjunction in the month of April and May. Now, I'm going to discuss all the 12 zodiac signs and how this energy of Jupiter-Uranus conjunction will affect each of the 12 zodiac signs. So let's begin and see how it's going to personally affect all of you. Now, also just keep in mind that if you have, planets in fixed signs, because Taurus is a fixed sign, if you have planets in the fixed signs, that then you will experience the energy a little bit more significantly. But having said that, all the signs will be affected because we have Taurus in our chart somewhere. So all the signs will be affected. So yeah, let's begin with all the 12 zodiac signs. Hello Aries, welcome to your Jupiter Conjunct Uranus reading. Now this conjunction occurs on the 20th of April. So you will experience this conjunction in your Taurus house, which is your second house. Now when Jupiter combines energy with Uranus, what happens is a kind of a breaking through energy. Now Jupiter is this benefic energy. It's the expansive, growing, lucky energy. And Uranus is all about, like a sudden change. It's about breaking through. It's about thinking outside the box. So here in your second house, you can expect some sort of breakthrough. Now, second house is a house of finances, resources, assets, possession, also your sense of self-worth, your value system, your talents and all that. So you can expect a sort of a lucky break or an optimistic energy in your second house matter around 20th of April. Now, the energy will be felt 10 days before and 10 days after as well. So you can experience this energy the whole of April and the whole of May mostly, but especially around a couple of weeks before and after 20th of April, definitely this energy is quite strong. Now here you can suddenly feel that you're being valued. Your sense of self-worth increases. Now, Jupiter expands wherever it goes, and Uranus is this electrifying energy that brings a kind of a sudden change. It's like literally out of the blue kind of change. So here, this is a major shakeup in your income, and this can be you leaving a source of income because it's not fulfilling for you. The job you may be doing is not fulfilling for you. So you're leaving that, or just getting another job which pays more, or just overall it's more fulfilling. Even if the numbers are not high, the job is fulfilling, and the sense of inner contentment, fulfillment that comes with it makes you feel more valued in your own eyes and the eyes of others as well. So here definitely there can be changes in source of income, and also there could be some kind of breakthrough in your finances, your investments, your business, your job, even some sort of big purchases, because second house is the house of possession. So you could be making a big purchase. So just be mindful of your outgoings and incomings during this time. Now, it is a very benefic energy. Jupiter is this expansive energy, but it can also bring overconfidence. So just be mindful of that energy, because with this Uranus, everything happens suddenly and you may feel unprepared. So here a new job is definitely possible, or maybe a promotion leading to a pay rise, or something that makes you more self-sufficient. Jupiter and Uranus energy in second house definitely means financial freedom. So here there can be some sort of financial freedom coming your way in the coming months following this conjunction. Now, obviously, if you have invested your money, you could, see positive, return or a windfall or some sort of positive shift in your finances can come about following this conjunction. And even around, you may feel the energy around that. And these are all self-earned money. So this is the money that you have put effort in. It's all through self-reliance and self-effort, Aries. Now, the energy leading up to this conjunction is quite strong because there's these eclipses happening in the signs of Aries and Libra, which is in your sign, Aries. And also Pluto just moved in the sign of Aquarius in your 11th house in January. And also there's Saturn in your 12th house. So all this is kind of leading up to how you interact, how you interact with others, your social interaction, your relationship, your partnership and all that, your group association, collaboration, your long-term plans and goals and all that. And also releasing any self-limiting belief system, self-deceiving patterns, self-restricting patterns with Saturn in the 12th house. So here personal growth is definitely crucial, and also balancing your needs with those of the others. So here a breakthrough in finances can lead up to, really working on your long-term plans and your aspirations. And all this will definitely, boost your self-confidence and, your sense of self-worth going forward, Aries. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Taurus. Welcome to your Jupiter Conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Taurus, this conjunction occurs on the 20th of April, but you will feel the effect, the energy of this conjunction, like about a couple of weeks before and after as well. So April and May, you will, you will feel the effect of this energy of this conjunction. Now, this happens in your sign, in the sign of Taurus. So your first house is in focus with this conjunction. Our first house is the house of identity. It's a house of vitality. It's a house of self. It's a house of your personal growth, your perception, your projection, your life direction, your overall health and all that. So when Jupiter, which is an expansive energy, it's a growth-oriented energy, it's a lucky, benefic energy, combines with Uranus, which is this electrifying, out-of-the-box thinking, innovative, has an unpredictable energy to it, combines in your first house together, comes in exact conjunction. You can expect a great awakening, an epiphany, a sudden realization, sudden awareness about yourself, about your very existence, about your purpose. So this can really change your life. This breakthrough can change your life. Now, Uranus has been in Taurus since 2018 and Jupiter has been in your sign since mid last year. So this energy you have, obviously your life has turned around since 2018, but this is going to give you this sudden push forward, a rapid development, transformation, awakening, a sudden exposure, expansiveness, growth, optimism, enthusiasm, all that is going to come your way during this conjunction and a few weeks before and after. So this is going to give a long-lasting effect. Now, it's a very expansive energy. So opportunities, there will be breakthrough in, opportunities coming your way, changes, growth, all on personal level. So all this can happen rapidly as well. This evolution, this personal evolution, is going to happen unexpectedly, suddenly. Now, Uranus is this out-of-the-box thinking. So you have to think out of the box as well in order to, make the most of this energy. Now, first house is the house of your body, your health, your overall health. So health and well-being is also very important during this time. So start a healthy habit during this time to, improve your overall well-being, So that's very important. Now, personal growth and development is definitely at the forefront. So you can expect some sudden, exciting, expansive energy around that. Now, we have just experienced eclipses in Aries and Libra. So your 12th and 6th house energy, it was at the forefront. You were releasing kind of bad habits, routines that were not good for you and all that, and you were focused on your overall well-being, mind, body and soul. Now, Pluto also entered your 10th house in January 2024. So professional transformation, reputation, all that is going through a tremendous change going forward. There's massive shift in professional life. There's freedom, growth, breakthroughs, creative freedom. You will definitely experience all that going forward. Now, Saturn is also in your 11th house since last year. So you may be questioning your personal goals, your aspiration, where you're heading, what you want to do. So overall, the astrological energy combined with this conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus is going to bring some sort of breakthrough, a sudden realization in your identity, how you see yourself, and that will lead to, breakthroughs in your aspirations, your reputation, your overall image, your entire life direction going forward, Taurus. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Geminis. Welcome to your Jupiter Conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Geminis, this conjunction occurs in your 12th house on the 20th of April. Now, you will feel the energy of this conjunction a couple of weeks before and a couple of weeks after 20th of April. Now, the entire month of April and May has this energy, but it peaks on 20th of April. Now, 12th house is where this conjunction occurs for you, Gemini. That's your Taurus sign. So 12th house is the house of your psyche. It's the house of your subconscious self, past patterns. It's the house of self-limiting beliefs, self-deceiving patterns. It's a house of your spirituality. It's a house of mental health as well. Now, Uranus has been in the sign of Taurus since 2018, so in your 12th house. And Jupiter entered your 12th house mid last year. Now, on the 20th of April, both Jupiter and Uranus will come together in exact conjunction. Now, Jupiter is a very benefic, very expansive, growth-oriented energy. It has this fortunate, optimistic kind of energy. And Uranus is this electrifying energy. It can be chaotic, unstable, and breaking through kind of energy, basically. So in your 12th house of your subconscious, of your psyche, of matters hidden from you, of self-limiting behavior as well, or self-limiting beliefs about yourself, all these are coming to the forefront. All these are getting a sudden nudge, a sudden push, a sudden breakthrough in this area of your life. Now, with this conjunction, you can expect some sort of breakthrough in self-limiting beliefs. So if you have any self-sabotaging kind of patterns within yourself, and this is not to do with others, this is more to do with your own psyche, how you conduct yourself. Now, 12th house also is the house of limits, it's a house of boundaries, it's a house of the unconscious. So here it's also about having healthy boundaries. And it's a house of mental health. So again, your mental health may have been affected in the last few years with this Uranus in there, because Uranus is this sudden, kind of unstable energy which can affect mental well-being. So this conjunction will help you release any self-sabotaging behavior. You get an understanding of what you need to let go, because 12th house is the house of releasing, dissolving, letting go. Now, there would be sudden endings, lucky breaks, and a kind of a newfound sense of purpose and inspiration to move forward. Here, you're planting new seeds of revolution that would reap the rewards going forward later on. Now, Jupiter will be moving in your sign soon, towards the end of May. It will be moving in your sign. And next year, mid next year, Uranus is moving in your sign, Gemini. So this is the best time for you. So before this good time starts, you need to release the excess baggage. You need to release these self-limiting behaviors, basically. So this is not about others. This is about yourself, about your own psyche. That's what you're releasing here, Geminis. So, and this can be in terms of opportunities or in terms of connections, any aspect of your life that you had this kind of self-limiting belief about yourself that you're not good enough, or you cannot achieve that, or you cannot do that. All that needs to go, all that needs to be released in order to embrace this energy going forward from mid this year and next year, going forward. So it's very important you are releasing these energy in order for life to change for the better, Geminis. And life will change for the better once you have released this baggage. You cannot make way for opportunities to come your way if your path is cluttered. So that's what you're doing with this sudden awakening in your subconscious, in your psyche. Now, last few years, like maybe since 2018, since Uranus moved in your 12th house, or even I would say last few years, and it can be since 2018 as well, it may have felt like as if life was in a limbo. Now, obviously, all that is going to be released, because you will have a sudden change, sudden need to change things, and this is following this conjunction. This conjunction is definitely going to give you that opportunity to grow. Now, Saturn is in your 10th house during this conjunction. So 10th house is a house of your career, your profession, your reputation, and all that. Now, you may feel a bit bored with what you have been doing, and you may want to sow seeds of new professional endeavors or business or whatever you want to do going forward. You may have desire to kind of do something different from what you have been doing. So this sudden epiphany in your subconscious, in your the way you have been functioning until now, will help you change, and this will help you move forward. So it's a good idea to sow the seed of intention, of your desires of liberation. And all this is as much on psychological level as it's on physical level. So you may be making changes in physical, in 3D life, but it's also important to make these changes subconsciously. So mental health is very important. If you need help, support, therapy, whatever that is, it's a good idea to ask for that support as well, whether it's professional or through connection that you trust. So definitely this change is on physical as well as psychological level. Now, obviously, you're releasing any self-sabotaging behavior, and also any self-deceiving pattern, self-undoing. If there has been any addictions, you are releasing that as well going forward. You're basically trying to break free from patterns that is holding you back. Now, Pluto moved in the 9th house for you in January 2024. So that's the house of your perception, of your personal philosophy, which is also going through transformation going forward. Now, the eclipses occurred on your 11th and 5th house. So here your focus is on long-term vision, on long-term goals, long-term aspiration, and you're releasing any need for instant gratification. So you are ready to put in the work to achieve long-term goals. Now, overall, Geminis, this breakthrough in understanding your own self-limiting behavior will help you transform your personal philosophy and push you towards these long-term aspirations. Thank you, Geminis. Hello, my lovely Cancers. Welcome to your Jupiter Conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Cancer, Jupiter conjuncts Uranus on the 20th of April in your 11th house. So Taurus is your 11th house. Now, Cancer, now Uranus moved in the sign of Taurus in your 11th house in 2018. So it's been there for quite some time. And Jupiter moved in your 11th house in the sign of Taurus last year, mid last year. Now, on the 20th of April, both these energies are going to be exactly conjunct. Now, these are powerful forces. Jupiter is this massive, benefic, expansive energy, and Uranus is all about breakthroughs, unpredictability, awareness, enlightenment. It's an electrifying energy. So when Jupiter comes together with Uranus, it can mean an unexpected change that leads to growth. So a lucky break kind of energy, a sudden change that leads to a breakthrough. Now, this conjunction occurs in your 11th house. Now, 11th house is the house of your collaborations. It's the house of your group association, your friend circle, community. It's a house of, your contribution. It's a house of your goals, your plans, your long-term dreams, your hopes and wishes, your aspirations and all that. So with this conjunction in your 11th house, there will be a sudden realization of your long-term goals, your aspirations, maybe sudden change around your group association, your friend circle, or sudden realization around that, which leads to growth, which leads to exciting developments. Now this is a good time to really plan out your long-term goals and also, collaborate with people. Now, this can really lead to, more excitement in terms of your aspirations, where you want to head in your future. So expect the unexpected basically here in your 11th house energy. So there can be sudden changes in social circle, collaborations, group project, teamwork. So you do need to harness this energy and implement changes
in your career as well, in order to move forward with these future goals, your dreams and vision and all that. So connect with like-minded people, because 11th house is the house of your tribe, your soul tribe. It's a house of like-minded people, people who are on the same page as you, who have the same goals, the same aspirations as you. So you're connecting with those people, and they will help you grow and they'll help you achieve your goals because you're sharing the same vision. Now here it's a good time to review your career as well. Now here it's great to review your career as well, Cancer, in order to move towards those meaningful goals and to go towards these meaningful connections. Now, exciting changes are around the corner, definitely around your social life, community, alliances, associations, all that. So you can expect a breakthrough as you connect with people, or a breakthrough in connections. Now, we have been experiencing eclipses. Now, for you, Cancer, it was in your 10th and 4th house where the Aries and Libra sign sits. So here you used your emotional wisdom to plan ahead, because you're balancing between your emotional foundation and your external life, your public life, your career, profession, and all that. Now, Pluto moved in your 8th house in sign of Aquarius in January 2024. So that is kind of leading to a transformation of your psyche, transformation of how others value you. So all this is going to really come together with this group association and connecting with like-minded people. So this is going to really help you grow and really reach out to those goals that you so want to achieve in the future. Now, Cancer, Saturn has been transiting your 9th house since last year. So there has been a lot of changes in your perception, your personal philosophy. It may feel heavy as well. You may feel burdened by your belief system as well. That may be kind of restricting your growth. So it's important to be open-minded and, really use this conjunction, this Jupiter, which is about your philosophy, about your belief system, and Uranus, which is about thinking outside the box, breaking through. So you are breaking through in your belief system as well, in order to connect with people that will help you grow. And this can be people from different cultures as well, people with different viewpoint, different mindset, because 9th house where Saturn is, it's about people from different culture, different backgrounds. So it's a good idea to connect with new opportunities. Now, this breakthrough in your vision with this Jupiter conjunct Uranus and change in group will lead to a transformation in how other people see your value and how other people come together to connect with you going forward, Cancer. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Leos. Welcome to your Jupiter conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Leos, this conjunction occurs on the 20th of April. So the exact conjunction is on the 20th of April. And this is going to be in your 10th house, because that's where your Taurus sign sits. Now, Leos, Uranus moved in the sign of Taurus in 2018. So you have already been going through these transformation, these changes, these big changes in your 10th house matter. Since then, there must have been a massive shift in your understanding of your professional goals, your career goals, your life direction, and all that. Now, Jupiter moved in the sign of Taurus mid last year. So there has been a lot of career growth, expansion, optimism around career matters. Now, on the 20th of April, Jupiter and Uranus will come together in an exact conjunction. Now, Jupiter is a very benefic energy. It's an expansive energy. It's all about growth and optimism and fortunate energy. Now, Uranus is this electrifying, unpredictable energy, which is all about thinking outside the box, making changes, a breakthrough, and all that. Making changes, sudden changes, unpredictable changes, and all that. Now, when these energies are combined, you can expect a lucky breakthrough or a sudden understanding, a positive understanding, or a positive change, a sudden positive change where your career and public image is concerned, Leos. So 10th house is the house of your career, public image, your reputation, your vocation, your life direction, and all that. So that's where this big change is going to occur. Now, there can be a lot of exciting opportunities in professional life, and this can be your job or business or whatever you're doing, or whichever way you present yourself in the world, because 10th house is also how people see you, how people perceive you, your external image, your reputation. So this is quite positive to develop relevance in external world. Now, what you contribute in this world is very crucial during this time, and you will have a sudden understanding and epiphany about your role in this world, what you bring to the table, what are your contribution, leaving a legacy, overcoming challenges to understand your true potential as well, because this is a sudden energy. This is like suddenly you have this understanding and awareness of where you're heading, what you're doing, what you want to achieve going forward. So there would be a sudden change in mindset, how you want to see yourself going forward in your professional matters. Now, Taurus is a sign of your sense of self-worth and your sense of value, how you value yourself. So here, definitely that's going to change as well, where your outward image is concerned, your public image is concerned. So people may be valuing you more for your contribution going forward. So here, your skills, your status, your contribution, your profession, everything is going through a breakthrough. So this is quite exciting times, Leos. Now, if you had any kind of stagnation in your career matters, or things were not moving forward, this conjunction is going to really break the mold and really change the momentum of your career. This can really lead to openings in your career and really change your perception around your career matter. That will lead to this transformation, this change, this sudden awakening where your career and reputation is concerned. Now, we are having these eclipses in Aries and Libra since last year. So for you, it's in the ninth and third house. That's where your Aries and Libra axis sits. So here, what happens is new ideas are shaping the direction of your life, Leos. So your perception, your personal philosophies, all those things are shifting, and you're seeing life and your surroundings and everything in a new light. Now, Pluto moved in your seventh house in January 2024. So your relationship has been going through transformation. You're seeking more balance in your personal and professional matters now going forward with this conjunction in your 10th house. Now, Saturn is also in your eighth house since last year. So there has been a lot of lessons around your finances, or lack of finances, or lack of joint resources, because eighth house is the resources from other people, joint resources, shared resources, and all that. So there has been a lot of lessons around that area as well for you, Leos. So overall, with this Jupiter conjunct Uranus in your 10th house, your reputation, your career will go through a breakthrough that will lead to relationship, partnership, transformation, that will lead to new ideas, shaping the new direction, the new journey of your life going forward. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Virgos. Welcome to your Jupiter conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Virgos, Jupiter is going to be exactly conjunct Uranus on the 20th of April in the sign of Taurus, which is your ninth house. Now, Uranus moved in the sign of Taurus in your ninth house in 2018, and Jupiter moved in the sign of Taurus in the middle of last year in 2023. So these energies have been moving together in your ninth house since middle last year. Now, obviously on the 20th of April, it's going to be exact conjunction. So you will feel this energy of this conjunction very strongly around this April and around the month of April and May. So what is ninth house? Ninth house is a house of our belief systems. It's a house of our higher learning, spirituality, traveling, exploring, expanding our mind. It's the house of our perception, our philosophy, our perspective. Now, with Jupiter energy, which is a benefic energy, it's an optimistic, enthusiastic, growth-oriented energy. And Uranus is this electrifying energy, unexpected changes, thinking outside the box, unpredictability, sudden changes and all that. Now, when these two energies are combined, you can expect some sort of lucky break or a lucky breakthrough or a fortunate breakthrough or sudden changes that leading to growth in your ninth house matter. Now, ninth house is a house of travel, so there can be unexpected trips, trip abroad, or just maybe higher learning. You're learning something new. Maybe you're doing this since last year because Jupiter moved in your ninth house. So there must have been a lot of traveling, maybe learning something new, a new course or something to expand your mind, to give you more opportunities and all that going forward. So all that is definitely occurring in your ninth house already. But on the 20th of April, there would be a sudden breakthrough. Something will happen suddenly, or it could just be an awareness, an understanding, an epiphany about your path forward. So this is going to be a very meaningful transit for you, because ninth house is a house of seeking truth. It's a house of philosophy. It's a house of finding something fulfilling, finding something meaningful. So this is going to really help you understand and really understand your own self, your own viewpoint, and also expand it to understand the larger viewpoint. There can be some sort of spiritual expansion as well, and just different perspective will open your mind. So this can be a very exciting time for learning, traveling, spirituality, philosophy. All these can change quickly and unexpectedly, around this month of April and May. Now, we are having these eclipses in Libra and Aries since last year, and it is in your second and eighth house, because that's where the Aries and Libra sign sits in your chart, Virgos. Now, with these eclipses, there has been lots of shift around your finances, your resources, your value system, and all that. So there has been a lot of lessons around these things and a lot of insights as well around your financial matters. Now, Saturn is in your seventh house. It moved in your seventh house last year in the sign of Pisces. So that is about relationship, partnership. You may be feeling burdened by relationship, partnerships, and this can be any kind of relationship. It can be any interpersonal relationship. So there might be some sort of limitations around relationship, or imbalance around relationship, leading to disharmony, or restriction in personal growth as well, because it is on your first and seventh house axis. So it is aspecting your ascendant. So some sort of relationship may be restricting your personal growth, or there might be some sort of imbalance, or kind of a holding back energy. But this Saturn here will definitely change your perspective as well around relationship going forward. Now, Pluto moved in Aquarius in January in your sixth house of work and health matters. So that is transforming as well your health matters, your work matters. You're getting a better understanding of your well-being going forward. So with this ninth house, Jupiter and Uranus, your personal philosophy is changing, which is kind of affecting your relationship, your financial situation, your health, your well-being, work, and all that. So this change in personal perspective, personal philosophy, personal beliefs is going to help you. A lucky break in your perspective will lead to transformation in the way you organize your everyday life, basically, or how you organize your finances and how you view relationship and your own personal growth going forward, Virgos. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Libras. Welcome to your Jupiter Conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Libras, the conjunction occurs on 20th of April in the sign of Taurus, and it's going to be in your eighth house. That's where your Taurus sign sits. Now, Uranus moved in the sign of Taurus in 2018. So you must have been feeling the energy of this Uranus in your eighth house since then, at least. Now, Uranus is about unpredictability. It's sudden changes. It's a kind of an unstable energy. Also thinking outside the box. It's a innovative kind of electrifying energy. And Jupiter moved in the sign of Taurus last year, mid last year, in the sign of Taurus, in your eighth house. Now, Jupiter brings expansion, growth. It brings optimism. So when Jupiter and Uranus combines its energy in your eighth house, you can expect some sort of unexpected event occurring in your eighth house matter. Now, what is eighth house? Now, eighth house is to do with finances, to do with investment, especially the unearned ones, the one that you did not earn. So it could be shared finances, finances through your spouse, finances that you merge together, maybe investments, loans, debt, finances through banking institution, financial institution, and all that. It's also the house of intimacy, deep connections, and transformation. Now, you'll feel the energy of this conjunction strongly in April and May as well. Now, what happens here is with Jupiter and Uranus combining, this can give a lucky breakthrough. A growth-oriented opportunity may come about in your eighth house matter. So there can be some sort of sudden awareness or sudden enlightenment around your subconscious self, around your psyche, where your finances are concerned, or if you had made any investment or any kind of financial kind of related scenario that can get a boost during this time. Now, Jupiter is a benefic energy. So we are hoping this change, this unexpected change, is a positive one, and there are good chances it will be. Now, the growth or the breakthrough that comes about, with this eighth house energy, with this Taurus energy, will really, help you change how you see your finances. So if you have any debt or loan, maybe you'll be able to, pay that off. Or if you're applying for a loan, you'll be able to get that loan approved. So any kind of investment as well, because eighth house is the house of, merging finances. Also, investments can be business investment, financial investment, whatever that might be. Here you can get some sort of lucky break, and the gains here can be intense as well. Now, obviously, it's eighth house energy, so there's a possibility of a positive gain or negative gain. But with Jupiter, I would say there's a potential for positive gain in your finances. Now, also with the eighth house energy, your spouse's finances can increase, and that will obviously affect yourself. So this could be, some sort of raise your spouse gets, or maybe you're merging finances with our spouse, and that helps you increase your finances. So combining finances with a significant other can also be the theme of this conjunction. Now, Uranus is about freedom. It's about breaking the mold. It's about thinking outside the box. And with this eighth house energy, this can lead to financial freedom as well due to sudden gain in resources. Now, finances that are not self-earned mostly. So this is not a second house energy, which is more about how you make your own money, how you, your pay, your salary, or your self-earned money. Eighth house is the money that you're not earning yourself. So here there can be luck in assets, wealth, income, some sort of blessings may come your way through connection with other people. Now, Taurus is obviously the sign of the bank. So here, obviously, there can be positive gains with, financial matters, investments and all that. Now, obviously, eighth house is also the house of deeper connections, intimate connection, karmic connection as well. So this can help you also come out of, suddenly there can be some sort of changes, and this will help you come out of karmic dynamics as well, and especially the ones that are not healthy, and this will give you freedom and liberate you from any sort of bondage, which is also signified by the eighth house energy. So there will be opportunities arising from alliances, from connections, and also liberation from codependent dynamics. So it's important to strike a balance between your personal and shared resources with this eighth house energy. Now, the eclipses are occurring on the first and seventh axis for you Libras, because it's in the Aries and Libra axis. So here again, there are developments in relationship with yourself and with others, because you're seeking reciprocity. You are looking at what's good for you and what's not good for you. So you're connecting with people who you think are good for you, and the connection that is fulfilling, something that generates more freedom and more opportunities going forward. Now, Saturn is in your sixth house of work and health matters. So your work and health is going through changes as well. There may be some sort of lessons around that, your everyday life. So you may have to organize your habits, your routine, your everyday life a little bit better. And that will help you kind of make sense of your finances as well. So you're organizing your life, including your finances. And this conjunction in your eighth house can help you really transform your finances going forward as well. So Jupiter and Uranus conjunction in your eighth house is a time of breakthrough in finances that will lead to, transformation and more happiness and fulfillment going forward, Libras. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Scorpios. Welcome to your Jupiter conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Scorpios, this conjunction occurs in the sign of Taurus, so it's your seventh house. Now, Uranus moved in the sign of Taurus in 2018, so it has been transiting your seventh house since then. And Jupiter moved in the sign of Taurus mid last year, in your seventh house. So now on the 20th of April, Jupiter and Uranus together will form a conjunction, exact conjunction. Now, the effect of this will be felt, I would say, entire month of April as well as the month of May. So you can expect some kind of action, sudden action in your seventh house. Now, Jupiter is this expansive energy, benefic energy. It's about growth, it's about wisdom, it's about enthusiasm, optimism, you know, and Uranus is this unpredictable breaking through energy. It's about thinking outside the box. It's very innovative. It's a very unexpected, unpredictable energy, but it's about breaking the mold and freeing yourself. Now, when Jupiter and Uranus comes together, this can lead to an unexpected breakthrough, a lucky break, a sudden change, or a sudden awareness. And this is all around your seventh house matter, which is relationship, partnership, your interpersonal interactions, and these partnership can be both personal or business. So you can expect some sort of changes in partnership. Now this can lead to happy changes because Jupiter is this positive energy, so there can be a lot of positivity, a lot of growth where relationship matters are concerned. Now seventh house is also the house of spouse. It's a house of marriage and all that. So here there can be some kind of movement around that. There could be some kind of happy news around your spouse, or your significant other, or even your business partnership. There can be some sort of good surprise, some reciprocal connection around your seventh house matter. Now this can lead to freedom and growth in your relationship, so you can expect some lucky break here. Now these major changes can happen in any relationship in your life. It can be in family, it can be your friends, siblings, colleagues. Any sort of interpersonal relationship will get a boost. Now, expansions and breakthroughs and opportunities in love and relationship will definitely show up. So here, this is your opportunity to free yourself from unhealthy connections and really connect with, people you find fulfilling, connection that are fulfilling for you, and open yourself to possibilities of connection as well. Don't close yourself. And this energy of Jupiter and Uranus, which is this massive, larger than life energy, will open you up to these opportunities definitely going forward. So you need to differentiate between old paths in order to embrace something new going forward. And all this is happening in your connections. Now, Uranus will definitely create a new path. So there can be a sudden commitment, or maybe moving in together, something like that. There can be a new home due to a new partnership as well. So you could be connecting and deciding, oh, you want to move in together. So that's possible as well, Scorpios. Now we're having the eclipses on the Aries Libra axis, which is your 6th and 12th house. So here your well-being, your daily life, your work, health, all that is getting transformed. There are lots of shift occurring in these areas. Now Saturn is in your 5th house in the sign of Pisces since last year. So there has been a lot of responsibilities around children, maybe restrictions, or some kind of karmic energy around 5th house matter, around your own self-expression, around how you seek pleasure and all that. So there is a lot of action happening around that as well. And Pluto in the 4th house in the sign of Aquarius since January 2024 is transforming your family dynamics. So all this comes together with this relationship, your family dynamics, your children, your everyday life, all that is going through massive change. And this relationship breakthrough will definitely transform, going forward, your other relationship in life, and also your health and work matters going forward, Scorpios. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Sagittarius. Welcome to your Jupiter Conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Sagittarius, Jupiter will be conjunct Uranus, exactly conjunct on the 20th of April. Now, this will happen in the sign of Taurus, which is your 6th house. So your work, health, and routine, everyday life is at focus with this conjunction. Now, Uranus moved in your 6th house in the sign of Taurus in 2018, and Jupiter moved mid last year. So you're already feeling this energy in your 6th house. Now, the exact conjunction occurs on the 20th of April, and it's going to be quite powerful. Now, Jupiter is this benefic energy. It's about optimism. It's about growth, expansion, wisdom, and all that. And Uranus is all about thinking outside the box. It's about epiphanies. It's about unpredictability. It's about breaking the mold and doing something, different, something you haven't done before. So here with this Jupiter and Uranus coming together, this energy is a breaking through energy. It's an unexpected energy, and this is all in your work and health matters. So there can be some favorable, unexpected energy around your work and health matters, and there can be sudden changes, like a positive change around your just general health, your mind, body, and soul. So with this energy, you will be able to overcome any obstacles or challenges. So Jupiter here is kind of a blessing where your health matters are concerned and where your work matters are concerned. It's like a divine help, divine blessing in your sixth house. And with this Uranus energy there, this is going to bring some positive, unexpected changes. So it could be a new job, maybe, or something around your work, or something around your health may improve, or maybe you will get a better understanding of your health and work patterns, and that will help you make positive, healthy changes going forward. Now, sixth house is also the work environment, colleagues, your working conditions as well. So there could be some kind of changes in your just how you organize your day, how you organize your work, how you streamline it, the routines, the schedules, and all that. So you can have some sort of desired outcome in these areas as well following this conjunction. Now, you will feel the energy of this conjunction in April and May as well, just before and following 20th of April. So here, this is a good time to put effort in forming a kind of a routine, a schedule, and, developing better habits, releasing bad habits. All this will pay off if you kind of put things in order in your sixth house matters. Now, all your past sacrifices will be worth it because you will have some sort of desired outcome going forward. You will gain wisdom, and this will just bring general fulfillment and joy and positive changes basically in your work and health matters. Now, we're having eclipses on Aries and Libra axis since last year, and this is your 5th and 11th house Sagittarius. That's where your Aries and Libra sign sits. So here there can be creative freedom. You will be able to express your creativity, and these eclipses are helping you unstuck yourself as well creatively. So you may be experiencing creative breakthrough. And with this Jupiter and Uranus in your sixth house combined with this fifth house and 11th house energy of creativity, there can be some sort of creative work project or some kind of usage of creativity around your work and health matters. Now, Pluto moved in the 3rd house in January 2024. So this is transforming the way you think, the way you process information and all that. So this is kind of good energy as well. 3rd house energy is the energy of social media, is the energy of sharing ideas and all that. So this can be incorporated in your creativity and your work matters. So you could be, getting into some kind of creative project, create passion project around, sharing ideas or, sharing your thoughts. So this can kind of really help you express yourself more and really have this better work and life balance. Now, Saturn is in your 4th house in the sign of Pisces since last year. So there is some sort of heaviness around your home and family life. There must be some increased responsibility around home and family life or some sort of lesson to be learned in these areas. Now, Sagittarius, overall, with this Jupiter and Uranus in your 6th house, there is a breakthrough in your daily life that will lead to positive changes in the way you express yourself, the way you organize yourself, your family life, thought process, your creativity, your work and health matters, Sagittarius. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Capricorn. Welcome to your Jupiter conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Capricorn, the conjunction occurs on the 20th of April in the sign of Taurus, which is your 5th house. So this conjunction will occur in your 5th house. Now, 5th house is the house of creativity. It's the house of passion projects, self-expression, your children. It's a house of, playfulness, joy, pleasure, and all that. It's also the house of speculation and trading and, gambling and all that. Now, Capricorn, Uranus moved in the sign of Taurus in your 5th house in 2018, and Jupiter moved here in your 5th house in Taurus mid last year. So the energy of Jupiter and Uranus together has been since last year, but the exact conjunction occurs on the 20th of April. Now, you will feel this energy in April and May, but on the 20th of April is its strongest. Now, here with this Jupiter energy, which is all about growth, expansion, optimism, and Uranus, which is about unpredictability, thinking outside the box, sudden changes and all that, you can expect some sort of unexpected breaking through kind of energy in your fifth house. So anything around your creativity, your self-expression, love, romance, children, all these things can come about. So there can be some sudden breaking through positive news about children. Something that you may have been working on really comes out in full force, out of the blue around this time. Now this can lead to personal liberation as well, expressing yourself freely and authentically as well, because fifth house is about self-expression, so you're really shining your own light here. Now fifth house is also the house of startups, so this is a good time to also start something new, maybe a side hustle or a business, or becoming an entrepreneur, whatever that might be, Capricorn. This is a good time to do that as well. So there can be creative breakthrough leading to a passion project or something that you enjoy, something that you love. This is a great time to start those. Now, you could also combine work with some sort of pleasure. It's a good time to really work on something that you feel fully appreciated in, or something you love, something you love, and something that does not feel like a chore. So sudden creative endeavors or epiphany around your creativity is definitely possible. Now there can also be unexpected pregnancy as well with this Jupiter and Uranus in your fifth house, or sudden romance, or can be flings as well, or just fleeting romance as well. So all these is definitely possible with this fifth house energy. Now fifth house is also the house of gambling and speculation, trading, and all that. So just be mindful of be careful of not gambling your money away or something. But there can be a positive breaking through energy around here as well. Now obviously it depends on if you have personal planets and how it's aspecting in your chart, but that is possible to not just be mindful and be responsible with any sort of gambling away your money or something. So don't gamble away your money, and be careful with your outgoings and incomings, how you're managing your finances. Now eclipses are occurring on the Aries and Libra axis, which is your fourth and 10th house. So here there is changes in your home environment and your work matters as well. So you could be changing job, changing home, moving around, or just redecorating home, or just seeking new opportunities of growth and exploration around your career matters, your vocation, your life direction, so around life direction, your living environment, your home matters, and all that. Now, Pluto moved in the second house in January 2024. So your finances are will be transforming going forward. And Saturn is in your third house since last year. There are a lot of lessons around communication and sociability. So overall, with this Jupiter and Uranus conjuncting in your fifth house, you can expect breaking through energy in your creativity that can be connected with financial transformation and emotional fulfillment going forward, Capricorn. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Aquarius. Welcome to your Jupiter Conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Aquarius, this conjunction occurs on the 20th of April, and you will feel the energy of it, I would say, in the month of April as well as in the month of May. Now, Uranus moved in the sign of Taurus, where this conjunction occurs, in 2018. So you have this planet transiting your fourth house since 2018, and Jupiter moved in the sign of Taurus mid last year. So we are feeling this Jupiter and Uranus and combined energy since last year, but on the 20th of April this conjunction becomes exact. So it's very strong. There is a major energetic shift happening, breakthrough happening around 20th of April, in the month of April and May, I would say. Now Jupiter is this benefic energy. It's optimism, enthusiasm, growth, wisdom, and Uranus is this liberating energy. It's unpredictable, unexpected, thinking out of the box kind of energy. So here in your fourth house, which is the house of your home and family matters, your living environment, your ancestral karma, your emotional foundation, and all that, you can expect some sort of unexpected events around home and family matters. So here Jupiter brings favorable energy, and Uranus will bring some sort of liberating energy in here. Now, some changes in home and family matters are definitely expected, and these will be lucky changes. So there could be relocation, or buying a property, or redecorating a a property, or just connecting with your family members more. There is a breakthrough in your sense of safety and belonging, Aquarius. And that's really important going forward because you need that emotional stability. Now, this is all about where you find rest and release from worldly things, because opposite to the fourth house is the 10th house, which is about worldly endeavors. So in the fourth house, you're growing privately. There is a solid foundation. That's what you aspire. Solid foundation, pleasure, contentment, growth, and liberation within your home environment, within your emotional self. So do expect exciting developments in your living environment. Now, Aquarius, the eclipses are occurring on the Aries Libra axis since last year. So that's your third and ninth axis. Now, here there's a shift in your mindset, your change in mindset, your thoughts, your perception, all these are changing, and it is leading to personal transformation. Now, Saturn has been moving through your 12th house since last year. So it's all about lessons around self-limiting patterns. And also with Pluto in your first house, transiting your first house, starting January 2024 and going forward for the next 20 years, this is going to lead to tremendous personal change, personal revolution, change in identity, transformation in identity, your sense of self, your very existence goes through a transformation. So Jupiter coming together with Uranus in your fourth house will lead to breakthrough in your emotions and your home matters, your living situation and all that. And all this combined will lead to personal transformation and really growth and liberation following this conjunction on the 20th of April, Aquarius. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Pisces. Welcome to your Jupiter Conjunct Uranus reading. Now, Pisces, this conjunction occurs on the 20th of April, but you will feel the energy of this conjunction in the month of April as well as in the month of May. Now, this is happening in the sign of Taurus, which is your third house. Now, Uranus moved in the sign of Taurus in 2018, and Jupiter moved in the sign of Taurus mid last year. So you must be feeling the energy of this combination since mid last year at least. Now, it is in your third house. Now, third house is a house of communication. It's a house of connection. It's a house of your mindset. It's a house of your thinking process, how you share ideas. It's the house of your immediate environment, your neighborhood, your siblings, and all that. So here with this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, now Jupiter is about expansion. It's about growth. It's wisdom. And Uranus is breakthrough. It's a liberating, freeing kind of energy. It's a unexpected, unpredictable energy. It is about thinking outside the box. So here there is a change and expansion and breakthrough in the way you think and express yourself. So there's a freeing of your mind. So expect unexpected communication during this time that will help you break through and understand your situation better, your life situation, whatever that might be, to understand that better. So because there's a breakthrough in your mindset, in your outlook, how you see things is changing. Now, this breakthrough in thinking will help you adapt better with your environment. Now, it's very important for Pisces to be open and flexible and not be rigid around this time and going forward as well, because this mental breakthrough can really create more stability for you going forward. So it's important to change your thinking. If you have been stuck in some sort of thought process, this is the time to adapt and change in order to bring more favorable outcome going forward. So there will be a breakthrough in your immediate environment. You may be moving, maybe you're changing your environment, or you're improving your environment, or you're moving to a different neighborhood, whatever that might be. Or you could be taking short trips, short travel as well, because third house is also the house of short trips. So this breakthrough here definitely is going to be favorable to your well-being, because if your environment or surrounding is unstable or exhausting, it's important to make these changes. Now, the eclipses have been occurring on the Aries Libra axis since last year. So this is your second and eighth house. So there has been a shift in your finances, Pisces. So it's important. So the focus here is to develop your resources by a self-effort and not overly rely on other people's resources. There's a need to release codependency with these eclipses. Now, Saturn has been moving in your first house since March last year, and Pluto just moved in your 12th house in January 2024. Now, first house Saturn is all about learning lessons around your sense of self because it's in your first house. So any self-imposed limitations needs to be released in order to move forward. Now, Saturn will put pressure on you to change, and you must change your sense of identity, how you see yourself basically going forward. Now, with Pluto in your 12th house, there's a change in your subconscious. Any self-limiting patterns, all that needs to be released in order for you to walk down that path of self-discovery and figure out your problems going forward, Pisces. So it's very important to, in order to bring this joy and liberation in your life, you are changing your mindset, your thought process, how you connect, how you communicate. Now, this conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus in your third house is all about breaking through and really connecting with what is more fulfilling. So it's all about resolving any subconscious limitations and any limitations to the way you communicate and connect going forward, Pisces. Thank you.